That's strange. It seems like an unknown number is calling me. Hello, Warrington manager speaking. Wait, Deadpool? Is that you? Oh, sorry, Ryan. It's just you sound exactly like Deadpool for some reason. Anyway, what's up? You want me to come and manage Wrexham? Sweet, how much? £925 a week? Yeah, it actually sounds pretty good. It's actually more than what I'm earning currently at Warrington. Yeah, that sounds all good. And can you give me a second? It seems like someone else is trying to call me too. So, hello, Warrington manager speaking. The Leighton Orient chairman. Listen, sir, what your offer is might be good, but I'm sure you cannot offer me as much as the Ryan Reynolds is about to. £1,500 a week? And a $5 million transfer budget? Can you give me a second? Yeah, Ryan, so that contract you're offering me, it wouldn't happen to come with a movie role too, would it? No, it doesn't. Your offer sounds great, and I'll take it under consideration. So, see ya, bye. Oh man, can't believe I'm about to block Ryan Reynolds' phone number. Huh. Okay, now this is getting weird. Seems like the Warrington chairman's also trying to call me. Hello, chairman, what's up? Yes, I have been inundated with a lot of job offers. It's actually getting quite difficult to sift through. You want to offer me a contract too to stay at Warrington? All right, lay it on me. How much are you willing to spend on me? £625 a week to stay in the National League. What do I think about that? Yeah, no. No. Yeah, no. Sorry. Yeah, that's gonna be a no. Okay, bye now. Hello, Leighton Orient Chairman. How quick can you write up that contract for me? Because I'm about to be an Leighton Orient manager. And here we are, guys. As you see, we have a job offer for Leighton Orient. Now, in the intro, I said £1,500 a week. It's technically £1,400 a week. I will be trying to up it to £1,500 a week anyway. I like that nice, even cut of a number. And we got a $5.75 million transfer budget. So I'm going to explain what happened and how all these job offers came in for me. So the way it happened is at first, only national South and North teams were coming in for me, like Filed and teams in the National League North. I didn't even bother looking at those job interviews because I knew that, because I'm trying to emulate what I would do in real life, and me personally, unless that would have to give me a massive pay rise. I'm talking in the thousands of me to take a step down. So I didn't even entertain those job offers. Then I kind of got offers in the National League itself, like Hartlepool, but like this wasn't good National League teams. This was bad relegation zone teams. And again, I didn't bother looking at them because I felt like unless they offered me a lot, I probably wouldn't go anywhere because I felt like I had a good thing going at Warrington. Then the National League 2 and 1 teams came for me. So essentially what happened is I applied for all of them. And the one that I immediately got back was Wrexham. So Wrexham was a League 1 side who was getting relegated into League 2. But the thing that drew me to them over all the other League 2 sides is the wage budget was over £100,000 more than every other team. So I immediately rejected any other teams. However, Because me personally, there's also a few League One sides who are still going to be in League One next year that I applied to that I didn't hear back from yet. So I wanted to keep my options open, and I decided to delay it a week while I heard back from those League One sides. Then Leighton Orient came in for me. And at first I almost dismissed them. But the thing that shocked me about Leighton Orient is it said they came 23rd in the championship. And that immediately stuck out to me, and I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Leighton Orient in the championship, but apparently they got promoted in back-to-back seasons. And they came 20th last year in the championship. This season they did get relegated in 23rd. Which means they had spent 2 years in the championship getting championship level money. And that intrigued me. So I ended up going to the interview. And so I did the interview. They must have loved how it went, because literally 2 days later, I haven't even gotten the week delay yet from Wrexham. Literally 2 days later, they come back and they're like, yeah, they want to sign me. At first, I saw the salary was way higher than the Wrexham salary, and I have a $5 million transfer budget. And so, with the Wrexham offer, me in real time, I felt like it was an offer I would accept, but not an offer I would bite someone's hand off to get. That's why I felt like in real life I would probably delay it just to see if there was any other job offers that would come in for me. If there weren't, I would have taken the Wrexham job. But with the Leighton offer, like, they're coming from the championship, they must have a pretty good squad. At least a sort of championship level squad. They were giving me a $5 million transfer budget and like almost £1,500 a week. Although I will say that the wages are pretty much the same as Wrexham's. I think Wrexham's wages might be higher. But the $5 million transfer budget though. So this is an offer I'm going to accept immediately. So that's what we're going to do. Unfortunately though, it is only a 1 year contract. It's probably like a try before you buy kind of deal. So I want to get it to £1,500 a week, which they do accept. And it's immediate. So, bye-bye Warrington. Hello Leighton Orient. In a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate. Also, really excited. This is the first time I'm going to be in professional football. Mark Hinton has left Warrington to join Leighton Orient. Hinton, who famously knocked out West Brom out of the FA Cup in 2025. I did that, people. Will no doubt be hoping to provide similarly memorable moments in stepping up to a bigger club. Mark Hinton will be managing the rivals of Brighton. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Brighton is my favourite club. I didn't even realise Leighton Orient was a rival. The only rival I'm familiar with is Crystal Palace, obviously. So I'll be managing the rivals of Brighton. I wish someone told me that beforehand. I didn't know this. One of his favourite clubs, adding further intrigue to an already interesting appointment. Hinton will face pressure to bring immediate success to Brisbane Road, which is interesting because we have a Brisbane in Australia. So that should be somewhat familiar to me, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge. And will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Benny McCarthy was considered to be favourite for the job, but following his public denial of any interest, the club were forced to move in another direction. Hinton rejected the offer from Wrexham. Sorry, Ryan. Hope I don't get banned from any Deadpool movie experiences. Warrington will be now looking for a new head coach. Leighton Orient was relegated from the championship after losing their last 4 games of the season. So what we're going to be doing here is, even though I'll be coaching every new team I coach, so every time I coach a new team, I will be keeping track of what my old team was doing. So while I'm managing Leighton Orient, from time to time, I might peek in to see what Warrington is doing. So we'll keep up to date with that. So here we go. What? We're projected to finish dead last? Is that the championship or the League One? Oh, championship. Is that League One? That doesn't make sense. They've had 2 years in the championship. How are they projected to finish last in League One? Okay, so apparently our Leighton Orient fierce rivals are not Brighton. It's Southend. Ooh, they're employing my patent 424. I can work with this. Okay, firstly, I want to see the team. Wow, we have a lot of players. Wow. They must have went crazy with signings. So this guy was on loan. So who's our best players? Damn, we got a lot of good players. Well, this guy's on loan. He's on loan from Bournemouth. Okay. So we got Ollie O'Neill, Brandon Cooper. We got 2 really good players coming back from loan. Theo Archibald. The only player from Leighton Orient I actually know. Brandon Cooper. Alright, now let's see if we have any promising youngsters that we could promote. Okay, so these 2 are coming back on loan. We got Barry Manning. So no real standouts from the moment. I think it's going to depend on what the team's looking like at the start of the season. So our transfer budget, so we need to fix that. There we go. Okay, so instead of a 5 million, it's going to be 3 million, which is still pretty good. Alright, so with the tactics, I'm probably going to just employ my 424, since that's what it said the Leighton Orient's best setup was. So we're just gonna do that. I like ball playing defenders. So I'm just gonna give certain instructions. Sit narrow and 1 wide. Sit narrow and 1 wide, because I like my wing backs to overlap with my wingers to create like a 2-on-1 scenario, and so for them to cross the ball in. I also like my winger to run wide with the ball. And I like both my attacking forward and pressing forward on attack. Yeah, I love my attacking tactic. I'm going to run at defense, be more expressive, going to overlap. And going to distribute, roll out. And get that high line going. Alright, so what I'm probably going to do is, we haven't got any scouting reports yet, so I guess we're just going to have to wait until the scouts do their thing. So I'm probably just going to skip forward until any major signings or any crazy emails I get happen. So let's see what happens. Well, boys and girls, if things couldn't get any worse for Wrexham, we just happen to poach their superstar goalkeeper. I mean, look at this guy. For League One, like, this guy feels like he's Premiership quality. He's got 17 area reach. He's 6'6". His jumping reach is 16. I can tell this guy's going to save a lot of shots this season. Although, let's hope that our defense is good enough to not allow him to have to face that many shots in the first place. But it's taken pretty much until preseason has started for us to sign our first signing, because, again, usually what I do is I usually focus, when I go to a new club, focus on trying to like sign, like coaches and director of footballs and all of that, all of the staff. I usually focus on the staff first. So usually when I do signings in my first season at a new club, it always does kind of come late. But I saw this guy. He looked really good. He was coming for Wrexham, so I thought, let's give him a double blow. First, they don't get the manager they wanted, which was me. I went to Let&amp. Then Let&amp end up stealing their goalkeeper. So that's fun. The bad news is, though, it did cost me 3.2 million, so that's pretty much my transfer budget gone. If we do that, yeah, pretty much my entire transfer budget is gone on one player. But I was like looking at the team, and I feel like we don't really need anyone. Like, we have like a lot of like good players. I think if there's any other position we need, maybe a striker. But I feel like we can just fill them up with loans. So, if anything else happens, I will show you. Alright, everyone. It seems like we're actually going to be doing the Carabao Cup first round draw. I didn't realize that happens in preseason, but okay. Alright, well, we're going to start. See who we get. So, what before we do that, I just want to say, what trophies are we in? We're also in the Bristol Street Motors Trophy. I'm going to be honest, the Papa John's Trophy sounded way cooler. Alright, so let's see what we get. Come on, a terrible team at home. Want to get far in this. Still going. Still going. We haven't been drawn yet. How many teams are left? 17 to go. Oh my god, are we going to be like the last team out? This is 4. Oh wow. So we got either Crystal Palace. That's who I do not want. Morecambe or Northampton. Hey, I'll take Morecambe. At least we didn't get Crystal Palace. Well, this is a shame. We unfortunately couldn't sign Ian Matson. So you're probably wondering, how did that happen? So, you know that letter that comes out that says, oh, these English players have been released. Well, Ian Matson's name was on that list. And I was floored by how, because he's a really good player, how did he get released? So I tried to offer him a contract. And he actually accepted 18,000, which would have easily been my highest paid player at the club. The second highest, ironically, being the keeper from Wrexham we just signed for 10,000. And so it looked like we're going to get him. And then all these other clubs came in, and he ended up going to Dusseldorf. Unfortunately, though, if we did get Ian Matson, he wanted us to reach the championship by 27-28. Which would have been within the next 2 seasons, which I do think we can do. But man, I would have been jumping for the heavens if this came off. Well, let's go to see if there's any other players we can sign. And we finally are able to get another signing through the door right before the season starts. I have to tell you guys, this has been such a stressful transfer window, because not only has all my players, for some reason, decided to start a random mutiny out of getting relegated, even though I didn't even cause the problems, okay? They just decided to attack me because maybe they think I'm an easy target or something. But I've also had to deal with what happens when any team gets relegated. You have these vultures, these lechers of a team, try to just come in and poach all your players. And I've had to bat them away and be like, no, you will not have my player. And so I've had to deal with that as well. I also realized that our striking, while most of our positions are good, we have a dire striker problem. So bad to the point that, where is he? I've had to promote a youngster, Barry Manning, to the team. That's how dire our striking problem is. I'm trying to get someone in from Leicester on loan. I don't know how that will go, but we did end up signing this Neil Huggins guy. So originally, I was planning on getting this other guy in on loan. Then I saw this guy appear on my scouting reports, and he looked way better, so I ended up getting him. Also, he's attack-minded, so he plays into the strengths of my system. So that's all pretty good. We got him in for Bochum. And he used to play for Eintracht Frankfurt as well, apparently. So hopefully this guy will be a good signing. Now I'd say let's get into the start of the season. Well, this is unfortunate. Our best defender's release clause has been activated. So Sheffield Wednesday came in for an offer originally. I turned him down because I'm like, you will not have my best player. Then they were like, yeah, screw you. We'll activate his release clause. Oh, so if he goes, okay. I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. We got George Nevet and Luke Kenny. So, and I guess with the money we could end up signing more players. So, we'll see how that develops. And we have reached the start of the season. Our first game of the season, unfortunately, is a very difficult one in Burton Albion. So I'm actually going to end the video right here because I just wanted to show you the transition from my first club to my second club and all the intricacies that happens with that. So in the next video, we're going to be doing the Burton game, the Morecambe game, and the Shrewsbury game, just to, easy start to the season. Although it's probably not easy because Burton and Shrewsbury are both pretty good League One sides, so thanks again for watching, guys. If you liked the video, subscribe, do all that jazz. Have more parts out soon. And see ya.